And President Trump is blaming diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives by the former administrations for the lack of quality in air traffic controllers. Now, those comments were made during a briefing earlier today following the crash. Our correspondent Rachel Knapp is live at the scene. Rachel, what's the very latest on the situation?
Well, good evening, Jameson. So DCA Airport is over my shoulder. I can still see some boats in the water. It might be hard for you to see it on the screen right there. So recovery efforts are still underway. Out of the roughly 70 people involved in this, officials, at least from my last count, was about 30 bodies so far have been recovered. Now, as you just mentioned earlier today, President Trump spoke with the press following this crash, really saying that, for the record, by the way, the NTSB is saying that they don't have an exact determination of what led up to the crash, but President Trump was blaming initiatives like DEI and possibly the helicopter pilot. Now, this is part of the statement on the National Air Traffic Control Association that was issued today. They say, in part, it would be premature to speculate on the root cause of this accident, and they're waiting for the NTSB to complete their work and use that as a guide to make changes and improve aviation safety. They also add America's highly trained and skilled air traffic controllers all do amazing work every day, keeping the nation's passengers and cargo moving safely and efficiently to their destinations, adding its events like this to remind them of the weight that they bear. Now, during the president's press briefing today, he initially said the investigation is still underway, but then exchanged the blame of the helicopter pilot and the air traffic controllers. Take a listen to his response when pressed on how he came to that conclusion that diversity was to blame for this crash.
Because I have common sense, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of people don't. We want brilliant people doing this. This is a major chess game at the highest level.
Again, Jameson, the NTSB say that they're not going to comment on the speculation, or they're not going to speculate as to the cause of this crash. Again, that investigation is still ongoing. A former DOT secretary under President Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, he said that the president's comments were despicable, adding that as families grieve, Trump should be leading, not lying. We put safety first, drove down close calls, grew air traffic control, and had 0 commercial airline crash fatalities out of the millions of flights on our watch. End quote. Now, Jameson will have more on this later on this evening on Erie News Now. Back to you.